turn any tighter, okay? I don't like to hold the brakes, but just kind of like to tap them. All right, now that we're here, we're going to line up kind of with these arrows.
But we can't take off yet until we pass the...
You can smoothly accelerate.
Okay.
Okay, just let me know when you're ready.
Going.
Okay. Right now I'm just using the rudder pedals just to kind of align with the runway. All right, now full power. All right, there we go, we're on center line. Gauge is alive, airspeed's alive, gauges are in the green.
51.
52, yep, so we're gonna start pulling up. Now we're just gonna smoothly lift off. Then what we're gonna do is follow the center line all the way out. Now we're looking for that 73. Man, that's perfect. We're on it. Awesome, man. Good takeoff. That was really smooth. Can you see those displays okay? Okay. So I'll get us down to 2300, and then I'll turn over controls to you. Okay. Okay, and since we're kind of going at a slower rate, we don't need to level off as soon.
Ashby, practice area.
And back to about 2,000 RPM.
Mile east of Ashby, 2,000.
Okay. Alrighty, sir. Your controls.
Alrighty.
Alright, so hold me on this heading of 340, and just hold 2,300 feet. And just get a feel for the slow flight.
Zulu, we're at 1,000 feet. Using the field south of Lake Ashby for some ground rest Ashby traffic.
Popka practice area 07 Romeo is over the center of the lake, proceeding northbound, 2,000 feet, 2,300 feet slow flight, Popka. Yep, so now we're just scanning. We're doing altitude, heading, airspeed, okay? Kind of making micro adjustments for all three, but not letting any of those three get too out of hand. Okay, so we got a little bit of a climb. Nope.
Blue White Arch.
So lose power.
West shore of Lake Popka at 3,800 feet. We're going to be doing emergency descent southbound down to 1,500 Lake Pop traffic.
Okay. Alrighty, this is good. Again, just small little micro changes, okay? We've climbed up about 60 feet, so that might mean that we have just a little bit too much power in, so just micro, yep, just like that.
Slow flight 30. After that, Lake Ashby.
Alright, let's turn, give me a right turn to 120. So using mostly rudders.
Lake Popka traffic, Blue White Archer on the southwest shore of Lake Popka. We're actually going to be doing Shondell at 3,800 feet. Lake Pop traffic.
Lake Apopka practice area 07 Romeo's over the north shore, Lake Apopka, 2,300 slow flight, Apopka.
You said 120?
Yep, 120. So right turn to 120.
Oh, sorry.
Yep, that's all good.
We're going to stand over the lake.
1,500, about 6 miles south.
So if you notice the airspeed's climbing up, then you just pitch up just a little bit, okay? Just control that airspeed, yeah, there we go.
Orange City practice area, White Cherokee, Bucket 545, 4 miles west from Orange City antenna, at 2,500, heading to the northbound to install Orange City.
And let's keep it going to 150. So I turned us almost directly into the sun, so. Ready? Do you feel how like spongy the aircraft is? Like even though we're at our same cruise RPM setting, we're only at 55 knots. So yeah. We're on the backside of that where drag is really high, so it takes more engine power to overcome that. Okay?
Gotcha.
This is how spongy the aircraft is going to feel, like on the flare and on the touchdown. Okay? So that's why we're using rudders. Okay?
8 miles southwest of Mass.
All right.
3,200.
Let's climb up to 2,500, please. Yep, you can go full power. Yep, just watch your heading. There you go, just small rudder changes. Yep, this is looking good. 55, yep, up to 2,500.
South Fracture Red Tail Sky 20 Echo Papa, 7 miles southwest of Massey, 3,200 feet, doing some unusual attitudes.
Very good, man. All right, how you feeling about slow flight?
It takes some practice, but yeah, it's simple.
Yeah, you're doing pretty good at it, so I like this. I like good altitude changes, good concentration on airspeed and division of attention, okay?
Okay.
So when you notice like the heading's a little off, we're going to go back to it, but then we're watching our altitude that's maybe climbing still, our airspeed that's getting a little fast, which kind of means that we have just a little bit extra power left into there. Stall practices, okay?
Okay.
We have power on and power off. So power off stalls are simulating a bad landing.
Okay.
Okay? Power on stalls are simulating a bad takeoff. Okay?
Cool.
So we're already set up for a power off stall. We've got the flaps down low. Okay? We're already set up for it. I'll take controls for a bit and I'll demonstrate one.
Your
Okay?
controls?
My controls. I'm just going to turn us to the north just for some traffic avoidance. Okay?
Cool.
So power off stall, how we set up for it, we just think of the landing configuration, okay? We're going to have our carb heat on. We're going to have flaps down. You know, just run through the pre-landing, the descent checklist, and that'll be how you get into it. Now, do you remember what our approach speed is?
65.
65, yep. So we're going to pitch down for 65, and then what we're going to do is flare badly, or pull up the nose to the horizon, and just wait for it to stall. Okay, when it does stall, we're going to pitch down just a little bit, full power, get up some airspeed, and then bring it back up, okay?
Orange City practice area, Sky Hill 494 Echo Romeo, 5 miles.
All right, so I'm going to set up for the first one. What I'm going to do is pull power to idle, pitch down to 65. 60 to 65 is okay.
Okay.
All right?
Power.
Just like this. Okay, so power is idle. We're just descending down, pretending that the runway's right in front of us. Okay?
Cool.
And now what I'm going to do is pitch up, keeping the ball centered. Ball centered. Okay. I've got a hand on the throttle. All right, watching that airspeed just bleed off, right? I'm just going to hold it. We have to keep pulling back more and more. There's the stall warning horn. See how far back I'm holding this thing?
Yep.
There's the stall, full power. Bringing the nose back up to the horizon. Now I'm going to baby up the flaps, 30 to 20 right away. When I'm above 60, 20 to 10. All right, positive rate of climb, 10 to 0. That's a recovery. So now we got up and away from the ground and got out of there. Cool. Okay, do you want to give it a try?
Yeah.
All right, awesome. I'll talk you through it, okay? All right. All righty. I'll get us into a cruise setting. All right, so what we're going to do is start putting flaps in, okay?
Okay. You want me to do it?
Yep, go ahead.
Okay. And we're going slowly to full?
Yeah, just go 10, kind of 20. I'll bring back the power just a little bit too. Okay. Alrighty, now we're at, so now we can go power idle. Yep, just pitching the nose down for 65, just nice and smooth. Just like we're coming into land, okay? Alrighty, good deal. Now we're gonna bring the nose up to the horizon and just kind of hold it there. So let's say we're here. I'll take controls for a bit and I'll demonstrate it. Alright. Oh, good job. Alright, keep bringing it up. Now, keep it here. So to do that, you're going to have to increase your back pressure.
Okay.
See how we have to add more back pressure to keep it in the same place?
Yep.
Yep. Alright, more. There's the stall. Full power. Bring the nose up to the horizon. Yep. Alrighty, now we're going to baby up the flaps, 30 to 20 right away. 30 to 20, okay. Now we're waiting for above 60. Okay, above 60, 20 to 10.
3.5.
All right, and positive rate of climb.
Northbound climbing.
That's it. That's recovery. Cool. We'll get it a little bit smoother, but or a little bit quicker, but that was very smooth. Good job.
Cool. Thank you.
Skyhawk, we're at 1,000 feet. The field south of Lake Ashby doing some ground rest after traffic.
All right, I got him in sight. Popka practice area, Skyhawk 3907 Romeo's over the center of lake, 2,000 feet, practicing stalls, Popka. Righty, now I'm going to demonstrate a power on stall, okay?
Okay.
So a power on stall is simulating a bad takeoff. What speed do we rotate at?
We started to rotate at 51, 52.
50, yeah, we'll say 55 in this case, okay?
Okay.
Do we use any flaps on takeoff?
No.
No, okay. So what we're going to do is go power idle, and I'm holding the nose up, because I don't want to lose altitude, I want to lose airspeed. Okay? As soon as we get to 55, I'm going to go full power and pitch up. Okay, so there's 55, full power, right rudder. Now I'm going to pitch up to about 20 degrees. About 18 to 20, okay? I'm keeping the aileron centered, ball centered. Ooh, all right, a little spicy on that one. Since we already at full power, we just bring it back up to the horizon.
Okay.
Okay, that's the recovery. All right, so if you ever get into so we want to keep the ball centered, and the aileron's about neutral. Okay. If one wing dips like that, you just go opposite rudder. Okay.
Okay.
So just if like for that one, the right wing dipped, so I just kind of went like that.
Okay.
You know, and got it corrected. Your ailerons aren't going to do anything. If you go left aileron, it's just going to aggravate it and make it a little bit worse, okay?
Yeah, there's no lift on them.
Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly it. So you want to use opposite rudder, okay? So go ahead and give it a try. Just remember, keep the ball centered. Lake Apopka practice area, Skyhawk 3907 Romeo's over the North Shore Lake Apopka, 2,300 stalls, Apopka. Okay, so now we're going to bring the power back.
And maintain altitude.
And maintain altitude. So we want it to drop to about 55 knots, okay? As soon as it gets there, then we hit go. And we're going to need right rudder because we're suddenly putting in a whole bunch of torque. Yep. All right, yep. Keep holding it back. You know, I can bring the power back even more.
There's Turkey 43 to be Charlie.
There we go. This will get there.
West of Lake Pier is going to be doing champ there.
We're going to hold it. All right, keep holding back. Keep holding back, more pressure. There's 55, so now we're going to hit go.
All right.
Keep the ball centered. Yep, there you go. Let's pitch up about 18 to 20 degrees, okay? Right about here. Just, yeah. A little bit of right rudder. Okay, that's what's called a buffet.
Area, Riddle, Sky 494 Echo Romeo, 5 miles southwest of the land, at 4,000.
Okay, there's a stall. Let's dip down and then back up to the horizon. Okay, just remember we only want to dip down slightly just to gain some airspeed, but we're trying to get away from the ground, right?
Gotcha.
Okay. That's a power on recovery. Okay, cool. You want to do it one more time?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it one more time.
South practice area, Red Tail Skyhawk 622 Echo Foxtrot, just departed New Smyrna southwest bound 2,500 BAI.
So again, we're just bringing it back to 55. Yeah, you can bring the power back even more if you want, just. Okay, so one lesson in flight, I'll explain it later. Let's go ahead.
There we go.
Okay, and go. Pitching up, yep, keeping the ball centered. You can almost like feel that movement in your butt too if the rudder's off, right? Like all of a sudden that torque comes in and we start like kind of Doing this, yep, just hold it. If it kind of gets snagged like this, you kind of like give it one last push. Kind of get it to brake. Just a little bit more left rudder. I'm sorry, right, yep. Alright, I got a little spicy. Yeah, one of the wings, that one likes to dip a lot. Just because we're going, well, I mean, we're in the 20s when we stall, so that's kind of unusual today. So, park the practice area, Skyhawk 3907 Romeo is over the northwest shore, Lake Apopka. Emergency descent, 2,700 feet on down, Apopka. Okay, so let's say we're cruising along. All right, engine fire. All right, what we're going to do, throttle off, mixture off, throttle idle, I'm sorry, fuel off. Mixture all the way out. Throttle idle. Keys off. Okay? Next we're going to roll into a 30 to 45 degree bank. And now we're going to get down into the yellow. And we're just going to spiral on down, okay? Just like this. Alright, we're not even into the yellow now, but look how much air's, like, look at our VSI. It's packed. Okay? Now, let's say we blew the fire out. Okay, now we come back to kind of our ABCs. We can't restart the engine because it was just on fire. The last thing I want to do is put a bunch of gas into an engine that was on fire, right? So we're going to slow down to our best pitch, or our best airspeed. Now we're going to look for a place to land. That's the B part, best place to land. Hey, there's some great fields out here, okay? There's great fields out there. There's a nice long one right there that we could use. Okay, so I would move over that. C's checklist, we're going to secure the aircraft. So we're going to turn everything off, maybe keep the radios on so that way we can talk, and crack open the doors. Okay? And then D is declare an emergency. Okay, cool.